What if I told you that the biggest fast food chain in the Philippines started with ice cream? In 1975, a young entrepreneur, Tony Tan Cactiong, opened an ice cream parlor. Business was good, but Tony noticed something. Customers weren't just craving dessert, they wanted real food. Something hot, savory, and filling. So Tony pivoted. He added burgers, spaghetti, and eventually, the now infamous fried chicken called Chicken Joy to the menu. And boom, people went crazy for it. By 1978, Jollibee was officially born. But then, a giant red-haired clown entered the scene. McDonald's came in ready to dominate, but Jollibee had a secret weapon: Filipino flavors. McDonald's had regular burgers. Jollibee, sweet-style spaghetti, crispy Chicken Joy, and the iconic Yum Burger. And guess what? Jollibee won. It became so big that McDonald's never caught up in the Philippines. Today, Jollibee has over 1,500 stores worldwide, proving that a little ice cream shop can turn into a global fast food empire. So next time you bite into that crispy Chicken Joy, remember, it all started with ice cream. What happens when you mix fast food speed with the bold flavors of Chinese cuisine? You get Chowking. Founded in 1985 by Robert Kwan, Chowking introduced Filipinos to Chinese-style fast food, serving dim sum, noodle soups, and the fan-favorite chow fan. People loved it. By the 90s, Chowking was spreading like wildfire across the Philippines. But in 2000, the fast food giant Jollibee Food Corporation saw an opportunity and bought Chowking. With Jollibee's backing, Chowking went international, opening stores in the US, Middle East, and beyond. Today, it's a global name, proving that when you mix great food with great business, success is served hot. Did you know one of the biggest pizza chains in the Philippines started as a tiny store in Green Hills? Back in 1971, Cressida Tueres opened a small pizza parlor called Greenwich, named after the famous district in London. But unlike other pizza places, she added Filipino flavors, and it was a hit. Word spread fast, and by the early 90s, Greenwich had over 50 branches. That's when a fast food giant took notice. In 1994, Jollibee Food Corporation bought a majority stake, helping Greenwich expand and compete with big global pizza brands. Then, in 2006, Jollibee took full ownership and gave Greenwich a massive glow-up. New stores, better branding, and a menu Filipinos couldn't resist. From a small shop to a pizza empire, Greenwich proved that a good idea and great flavors can go a long way. Want more stories of big brands? Like and subscribe. What if I told you that one of the biggest food chains in the Philippines started in a tiny, rented 250 square meter space, and its founder wasn't even a chef? Back in 2003, a young Edgar Injap Sia II, just 26 years old, had an idea. Open a fast casual restaurant serving authentic, affordable, and delicious chicken inasal, a beloved Visayan dish. But there was a problem. Big names like Jollibee and Andox were already dominating the fast food and roasted chicken markets. Injap had to stand out. His game changer? Unli Rice. Yep, he was one of the first to introduce unlimited rice promos in the country. Filipinos loved it, and word spread fast. But success wasn't instant. During the first few months, customers were scarce. Injap had to personally hand out flyers, convince people to try it, and perfect his unique inasal flavor. Eventually, Mang Inasal exploded in popularity, expanding to 100 branches by 2009. That's when Jollibee Food Corporation took notice. Jollibee saw huge potential. Go figure. And in 2010, acquired 70% of Mang Inasal for 3 billion pesos, giving Injap his biggest payday. By 2016, Jollibee took full control, turning Mang Inasal into a national fast food giant with over 500 stores today. From a small Iloilo store to a household name, Mang Inasal proved that Filipino flavors and big dreams can build empires. Like and subscribe. Ever wondered how Burger King went from a small Florida burger joint to battling Jollibee in the Philippines? Let's fire up the grill. It all started in 1953 when Keith Kramer and his father-in-law Matthew Burns opened Burger King in Florida, using Insta broilers to cook their patties. Sounds cool, right? Well, not for long. By 1954, financial struggles hit hard. Their expensive broilers kept breaking, and competition was fierce. Enter James McLemore and David Edgerton, two ambitious entrepreneurs who bought the business, rebranded it as Burger King, and introduced the legendary Whopper in 1957. BK grew fast, reaching the Philippines in 1997. But here's the problem. Filipinos already had a favorite: Jollibee. Despite its global name, Burger King struggled against the homegrown giant. Then, in 2011, Jollibee Food Corporation made a bold move, buying a 54% stake in Burger King Philippines. That means today, every Whopper sold here has a little bit of Jollibee magic behind it. So, next time you grab a Whopper, just remember, the B and the King aren't rivals anymore. They're business partners. Want more surprising business stories? Hit subscribe and keep your brain buzzing. In 1963, Herbert Hyman founded the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf in Los Angeles, California. It started as a small coffee roastery, but quickly grew into a global brand known for its premium blends. In the 1980s, it introduced the ice-blended drink, years before Starbucks popularized Frappuccinos. By the 2000s, CBTL had expanded worldwide, competing with coffee giants across 27 countries. But despite its success, the company struggled financially, reporting losses in the late 2010s. In 2019, Jollibee Food Corporation bought CBTL for $350 million, their biggest acquisition ever. This move boosted Jollibee's global presence and made CBTL its second-largest brand. With Jollibee's backing, the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf continues to grow, brewing success worldwide. What's your go-to CBTL drink? Tell us below, like and subscribe. In 1899, Aikichi Matsuda founded Yoshinoya in Tokyo's Nihonbashi fish market, serving quick and delicious beef bowls. The Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 destroyed the market, forcing Yoshinoya to relocate to Tsukiji. Despite hardships, Yoshinoya grew, innovating its famous Gyudon beef bowl recipe. In 1958, it became a proper restaurant, attracting crowds who craved its signature dish. But in 1980, financial struggles pushed Yoshinoya into bankruptcy. A year later, they made a miraculous comeback with the help of a new management team. Yoshinoya expanded globally, bringing its beloved beef bowls to the world. In the Philippines, Jollibee Food Corporation acquired the franchise in 2001, making Yoshinoya part of its empire. Today, it remains a symbol of Japan's fast and flavorful cuisine. From a tiny stall in 1899 to a global success, this is the story of Yoshinoya.
In 1973, Andrew Chung and his father Ming-Tsai Chung opened a small Chinese restaurant in Pasadena, California. At first, business was slow, and they struggled to attract customers. Their big break came in 1983 when they opened Panda Express in a mall food court. Their simple and fast Chinese-American dishes became a hit, attracting long lines. But in the early years, Andrew struggled to keep up with demand and maintain quality. He innovated by creating a centralized kitchen system, ensuring consistent flavors across locations. Today, Panda Express has over 2,200 locations worldwide, serving millions daily. In 2019, Jollibee Food Corporation, JFC, partnered with Panda Express to bring it to the Philippines. Now, Filipinos can enjoy authentic orange chicken and honey walnut shrimp right at home. From a small family restaurant to a global empire, Panda Express proves that great food and perseverance can change the world.
In 2007, two restaurant industry veterans, Tom Ryan and Rick Shadden, had a bold idea: create the perfect burger using the smash technique. They started small in Denver, but competition was fierce. The secret? Smashing fresh, high-quality beef on a hot grill to lock in flavor. But early on, they struggled to stand out in a crowded market. Then came a breakthrough. Word spread fast about their uniquely crispy, juicy burgers. By 2018, Jollibee Food Corporation saw potential and acquired Smashburger for $210 million. With JFC's backing, Smashburger expanded worldwide, making waves in the fast food industry. Today, it's known for premium ingredients and a commitment to quality. What started as a simple cooking technique turned into a global burger empire. Tom Ryan's vision of the ultimate burger became reality, proving that with the right recipe, success is inevitable. Subscribe.
Would you believe Red Ribbon started as a homemade cake business in Quezon City? Back in 1979, Amalia Hizon Mercado, along with her husband Renato Mercado, started baking cakes for their loved ones in Quezon City. The cakes? So good that people kept coming back for more. Demand kept growing, and soon, the first Red Ribbon store was born. Their specialty? Delicious, beautifully crafted cakes that became must-haves for birthdays and celebrations. With favorites like Black Forest and Ube Cake, Red Ribbon quickly expanded across the country, winning the hearts and sweet tooths of Filipinos everywhere. Then in 2005, Jollibee Food Corp saw Red Ribbon's massive potential and made a game-changing move. They acquired the brand. Seeing a pattern here? Now Red Ribbon isn't just a local favorite. It has stores in the US and beyond, spreading Filipino sweetness worldwide. From a family kitchen to an international sensation, Red Ribbon's journey is proof that a small dream can turn into something sweetly successful. Like and subscribe.
In 1975, Tony Tan Kakshing and his family opened a small ice cream parlor in the Philippines. Customers wanted more than just ice cream, so Tony started selling burgers and spaghetti. The demand exploded, and by 1978, Jollibee was born. But Tony had bigger plans. He wasn't just building a brand, he was assembling an empire. In 1994, he acquired Greenwich Pizza, expanding into the pizza industry. Then came Chowking, the king of Chinese fast food. Next, Red Ribbon joined the family, adding beloved cakes and pastries. But Tony wasn't done yet. Mang Inasal, with its legendary grilled chicken, became another jewel in Jollibee's crown. Soon, even foreign brands like Burger King and Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf fell under Jollibee's control. Each acquisition was a strategic move, strengthening Jollibee's grip on the industry like Thanos collecting Infinity Stones. Now, with over 6,000 stores worldwide, Jollibee isn't just a fast food chain. It's a global force. And at the center of it all is Tony Tan Kakshing, the mastermind who turned a humble ice cream shop into a kingdom.